Yesterday, the world witnessed the conclusion of the most significant defense event of the decade. Friday, May 8th, 2026. This was the grand finale of SAHA Expo. After 3 days of intense industry-only negotiations, the gates were about to open for a day that would redefine public perception of modern warfare. As we look back from the quiet of this morning, May 9th, we can finally process the scale of what happened over those 12 hours. From the multi-billion-dollar contracts to the sound barrier-breaking displays, May 8th wasn't just the end of an expo, it was the start of a new era in global security. In this documentary, we reconstruct every hour of that historic Friday.
To understand the energy of yesterday morning, we have to look at the numbers that were finalized by the time the sun went down. The economic gravity of May 8th was staggering. A total of $4.2 billion in contracts were signed in a single day. The breakdown tells the story of our future. Aerospace dominated with $1.85 billion, while naval technologies followed with $1.1 billion. But the real surprise was the $600 million dedicated purely to cybersecurity and C4ISR frameworks. This was the day 1,204 exhibitors had been preparing for. And as the clock hit 8 a.m. yesterday, the first of over 142,500 people were already lining up outside. 8 a.m., Friday morning. Inside, it was the quiet hour. While the general public wouldn't enter for another hour, this was the final window for the networking breakfast. This was where the soft deals were hardened. We observed CEOs from the world's top defense firms huddled over coffee, finalizing the language of the press releases that would hit the wires by noon. In the Innovation Hall, engineers from 35 different countries were performing their last cold starts on prototypes. They knew that with over 140,000 people expected, there was zero margin for technical error. This hour was the invisible foundation upon which the day's success was built.
At 10 a.m. yesterday, the intellectual heart of SAHA Expo began to beat with a new urgency. In Hall 1, the 2030 Roadmap for Unmanned Systems keynote wasn't just another corporate presentation. It was a declaration of the end of manned air combat as we know it. Top aerospace engineers from 3 continents stood together to reveal how AI-driven decentralization will govern the skies within the next 4 years. We listened as they detailed the loyal wingman protocols, where a single pilot directs a swarm of 12 autonomous UCAVs. The atmosphere was electric. You could feel the industry veterans realizing that the blueprints they grew up with were becoming artifacts of history. For 90 minutes, Hall 1 was the most important room on the planet. But the theory ended at 11:30 a.m. As the keynote concluded, the massive crowd, now swelled by the tens of thousands of public visitors who arrived that morning, spilled out onto the outdoor tarmac. The air was thick with the scent of jet fuel and anticipation. Then, the silence was shattered. Yesterday's flight display was, quite simply, the most aggressive demonstration of maneuverability ever seen at SAHA. We saw the latest 5th and 6th generation prototypes perform high-G Cobra maneuvers that defied physics. But the true showstopper was the drone jet integration flight. For 15 minutes, a manned fighter led a perfectly synchronized formation of autonomous stealth drones over the Istanbul skies. It wasn't just a performance, it was a live proof of concept of the 2030 roadmap we had just heard about indoors. By the time the final jet touched down at 1 p.m., the world knew that the era of the unmanned swarm had officially arrived.
While the echoes of the jets still hung in the Istanbul air yesterday, the real power shift was happening indoors. At 1 p.m., the exhibition floor split into 2 worlds. In the exclusive executive suites, a power luncheon brought together ministers of defense from 22 nations and the CEOs of the world's most influential defense contractors. This wasn't just social networking. This was the final alignment of geopolitical interests. We watched through the glass as maps were spread out over linen tablecloths, and secure tablets were used to review the final clauses of the agreements we would see signed just an hour later. In these rooms, the security landscape of the next decade was being negotiated over coffee and protocol.
Then came the moment the global markets had been waiting for. 2 p.m. on Friday. The protocol stage became the center of the defense world. In a rapid-fire series of signing ceremonies, the grand finale lived up to its name. We witnessed the ink drying on $4.2 billion worth of deals. The focus was unmistakable: naval sovereignty and digital defense. The largest single contract involved a multi-nation agreement for advanced corvette production, while a massive $600 million chunk was carved out for integrated cybersecurity frameworks, the invisible shield for modern infrastructure. As each signature was finalized, the room erupted in applause. These weren't just business transactions, they were the solidification of new alliances. By 3:30 p.m., the sheer economic weight of SAHA 2026 had been cemented into history.
If the morning belonged to the sky, the mid-afternoon belonged to the ground. At 3:30 p.m., Hall 4 became the most interactive sector of the entire expo. This was where the grand finale became tangible for the public. We saw thousands of visitors crowding around the land systems and robotics demos. Unlike the heavy armor of the past, the focus yesterday was on precision and autonomy. The star of Hall 4 was a new AI-driven robotics suite designed for urban search and rescue, which navigated a collapsed building simulation in record time. But perhaps the most prophetic sight was the exoskeleton demonstration. Seeing ordinary human technicians performing feats of superhuman strength reminded everyone that the future of defense isn't just about machines replacing humans. It's about machines empowering them. For 2 hours, Hall 4 was a playground of innovation.
As the sun began to dip over Istanbul at 4:30 p.m., the focus shifted back to the main auditorium for the SAHA 2026 Innovation Awards. In the industry, this is known as the Oscars of Defense, and yesterday's ceremony felt like a changing of the guard. The atmosphere was thick with a mix of exhaustion and triumph. We watched as the Best Autonomous System Award was handed not to a multi-billion-dollar giant, but to a small startup that had developed a revolutionary new battery cooling system for long-range drones. The highlight of the ceremony was the Eco Defense Initiative Award. It recognized a firm that successfully implemented 100% recyclable materials in high-frequency circuit boards. It was a clear signal to the world. The industry is no longer just looking at how to protect borders, but how to do so sustainably. By 5:30 p.m., the winners had been crowned, and the final night of the expo was ready to begin. By 5:30 p.m. yesterday, the industrial phase of SAHA 2026 reached its literal and symbolic end. As the final visitors began to filter toward the exits, the Grand Atrium hosted the official closing remarks. It was a moment of profound reflection. We watched as the chairperson addressed a tired but triumphant crowd of organizers and partners. The message was clear. This wasn't just about the $4.2 billion in contracts or the 142,000 visitors. It was about the bridge built between traditional defense and the digital future. When the final thank you was spoken and the official gavel fell, a wave of applause rippled through the halls. For the exhibitors, it was the end of a grueling 4-day marathon. But for the industry, it was the official start of a new biennial cycle.
At 6 p.m., the atmosphere underwent a total metamorphosis. The steel and glass intensity of the exhibition gave way to the velvet elegance of the grand finale gala. Watching the transition was fascinating. The same engineers who had been sweating over drone telemetry 2 hours earlier were now re-emerging in formal attire. By 7 p.m., the rooftop terrace had become the most exclusive social hub in the Mediterranean. As cocktails were served under the first stars of the evening, the hard business talk of the morning softened into personal connections. This was where the alliances signed on paper earlier that afternoon were toasted with champagne. The transition was seamless, turning a high-tech trade show into a high society celebration of progress.
By 7:30 p.m., the grand finale gala was in full swing. This wasn't just a dinner. It was a curated experience designed to celebrate the human effort behind the machines. Under the Istanbul night sky, the rooftop terrace hosted over 800 of the most influential figures in global defense. Looking back at the footage from last night, you can see the visible shift in body language. The tension of the trade floor had evaporated, replaced by genuine camaraderie. As Sarah Jenkins took the stage as our Master of Ceremonies, she reminded everyone that while the equipment downstairs represented power, the people in this room represented the wisdom required to wield it. It was a night of culinary artistry and geopolitical harmony. At 8:30 p.m., the evening reached its emotional peak with the SAHA Excellence Awards. These awards are the industry's highest honor, recognizing the breakthroughs that didn't just meet specifications, but changed the paradigm. The room fell silent as the startup of the year was announced. Seeing that small team from Izmir take the stage for their work on low-latency satellite links was a reminder that innovation often comes from the most unexpected places. But the most prestigious honor, the Global Partnership Award, went to the consortium behind the Integrated Naval Shield. It was a powerful moment of recognition for 3 years of cross-border engineering. By 9:30 p.m., as the final trophy was hoisted, the formal agenda of SAHA 2026 was complete. All that remained was the celebration.
By 9:30 p.m., the grand finale had moved into its most intimate phase. The high-energy buzz of the award ceremony had settled into what we call the glass lounge reflection. Looking at this footage from last night, you see the true legacy of SAHA 2026. This wasn't about the public spectacles anymore. In these quiet corners, under the soft glow of the lounge, the foundations for 2028 were already being laid. We watched as competitors from different nations shared a drink and discussed the technical hurdles they had both faced. It was a rare moment where the defense industry felt more like a global community. The barriers of corporate secrecy seemed to thin, replaced by a shared pride in the technological leaps witnessed throughout the week.
Finally, at 11:30 p.m., the clock reached the moment of total closure. A small, exhausted, but exhilarated group gathered on the North Terrace for the midnight toast. It was a symbolic end to an exhausting journey. As the chairperson raised a glass to the innovators, the protectors, and the partners, there was a collective sigh of relief. This was the moment the weight of the last 4 days, the $4.2 billion in deals, and the 142,000 visitors, was finally set down. By midnight, the lights on the main concourse were powered down for the first time in a week. SAHA 2026 was no longer an active event. It had officially become a part of history.
It's been an incredible journey, guys. And that brings us to the end of day 4 and the end of our SAHA 2026 coverage. If you made it through this entire marathon breakdown, seriously, you are an absolute legend. Thank you for hanging out with me and geeking out over the future. If you got value out of this deep dive, please do me a huge favor and hit that like button. It really helps push this video out to other tech enthusiasts. And if you haven't already, hit subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss my upcoming video. This is EdgeVerse Intelligence. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.